Happening this morning, the Correction Center of Northwest Ohio Board is holding its regular meeting in Defiance, but there is something unusual happening outside.
Protesters plan to speak out against CCNO's contract with Immigration and Customs Enforcement. It's a story we've been covering since last year when jail leaders signed the deal, turning the facility into an ICE detention center. Laura Sandlin joins us live from the Defiance County Safety Building, where that protest is set to start at 9 o'clock this morning. Laura, what exactly are the protesters calling for?
Heather, Sophia, faith leaders, advocates, and community leaders, including Lucas County Commissioner Pete Gerken, who is on the jail's board, is calling for CCNO to end their contract with ICE, citing concerns over due process, justice, as well as calls for transparency. As part of the contract, CCNO holds suspects charged in immigration investigations until federal authorities take them into federal custody. Protesters want the CCNO board to appoint someone impartial and independent to help investigate and resolve complaints for detainees, ensure they have due process protections, and actually hold a public vote on if the ICE contract should continue. And this isn't the first time CCNO has faced opposition since they signed the agreement. Last year, a coalition sent more than 170 letters to the board on behalf of detainees, encouraging them to end the contract. Faith leaders and community members have also spoken out over the past year. In February, 1 year after signing the agreement with ICE, jail leaders said CCNO made $2.1 million in its first year as an ICE detention center, marking it the largest profit in the jail's history. Lucas County Commissioner and CCNO board member Pete Gerken says on average, CCNO books about 70 detainees per month from ICE, and that the jail gets $117 per day per person. Gerken says he keeps pushing for the board to end its contract, but that the board keeps outvoting him, citing the contract has helped the jail to run more efficiently. But Gerken says it's time to stop taxpayer money from going toward a system that's against due process, adding CCNO oftentimes doesn't even know the charges detainees face or where they're from.
The majority of people getting picked up are not criminals, have little criminal background. We can tell story after story of people just come out of CCNO that were citizens, people working here, undocumented, yes, but have contributed, pay taxes, and raised families here. Those are the people, by and large, that are being detained, and we think that's wrong.
Now, we did reach out to the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections for a statement, but they directed us to the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Once we reached out to them, a spokesperson then directed us to reach out to the U.S. Marshals as well as ICE. However, both the Marshals and ICE have not responded to our request for comment at this time. Now, this is all taking place at 9 today ahead of the regularly scheduled 9:30 meeting. Organizers are saying that this protest is meant to be peaceful and nonviolent. Reporting live in Defiance, Laura Sandlin for WTOL 11.